Good morning. So it is November 1st. I'm going to do a full reading. I just did the energy read for the day, and it was literally about moving from the divine feminine energy into the masculine, or using the divine feminine energy to make moves, to create, or to start the action, right? To actually start the movement. Um, So now I'm going to do a full reading. I'm going to start with the same decks that I used in the energy read, and then I'll probably add. I'm looking at my Voodoo Tarot, so I feel like there's a message from the ancestors here, and then I'll probably use a regular tarot deck. So let's see what comes out. Magic, okay? So I feel like it's not just us moving in action, but it's spirit in action as well. It's time, divine timing. I feel like it's getting ready to be a magical time, because there are things being released. I feel like this is the time for magic to be released. I feel like in the energy reading, there was also talking about release when we're talking about the nodes of the moon. There are a lot of things being released. I feel like the divine feminine, and for some reason, this energy is really heavy. I feel like the divine feminine has done enough internal work, emotional work, intuitive work, and it's time for actions. It's time for her to reap her rewards. The universe is actually releasing this magic, right? And this fire, this passion, the desire. I feel like this is a huge Mars energy. We are in Scorpio. I got trust that just fell out. I'm going to take trust, even though there was 5 cards that fell out, but trust was the only one that turned over. So trust in the magic, trust in the passion, trust in the desire. Then I got divinity here, right? So this is the divine timing. This is divine magic. This is divine passion. Have courage, right? There is this divine courage. You have this divine protection, so you can be courageous, right? And then I get nature spirit. So I feel like there's this passion in nature. I feel like there's getting ready to be a storm, and I'm saying that because fire is passionate. It's very Mars energy, right? We're talking about nature spheres, but I think this is nature's. It's time for nature to fight back. I don't know why I'm getting that. I've never gotten that, but I feel like it's time for nature to fight back, right? And it's like also trust in nature spirits. They are here to release something, or nature is getting ready to release. I'm also getting the energy of spiritual sightings, like magical things, miraculous things, things that we don't normally see. I feel like it's time for the spirit realm to come alive, is what I'm getting. There's going to be this sense of relief not only for the people, the collective, but also for nature. And I get in past life. So I feel like there is something from these past lives, maybe from something that we have forgotten, maybe something that nature is getting ready to uncover. Something is getting ready to expose some magic. I feel like it's time, and it's like, don't be scared, right? That you are divinely protected. This is divine timing for your relief from whatever it is that you feel has been holding you back, right? I'm getting the passion in your magic is bringing you your courage, is making you more courageous. And then the first card from the Lilith deck that comes out is the sun. Your soul's purpose is to show that magic truly exists, right? That passion, that sun, that inner child, that fun. It is time for you to walk in your purpose. It is literally time for you to release the things that no longer work for you, right? It is time to release those toxic thought patterns and behaviors, and those things that we have been conditioned to do, right? It's time to release that, because it's time to fulfill your purpose. We got the moon again. Time, the moon, intuition, emotional healing. It's time to tap in and trust your intuition, right? It's time to trust and know that the work that we have been doing during this hermit mode it's time to act on it. We have to know it. We have to trust it, right? It's time to be our own individual selves. When I get Black Moon and Lilith in Aquarius, right? Release the cover story, release the false identity, walk in your authenticity, right? With this, honor your individuality, be who you are, be who you know you are, right? I think it's not, I think I saw a post and it's talking about this guy and he says, I am who I am. And what did he say? I am who I am and I'm not who I will never be. Right. And that was like so true. He is authentically him and he's never going to be anyone else, no matter how hard he tries. Right. He is who he is. And he's not going to be something that he's not. And that's real, right? And then I get Lilith with this fire, right? Dark divine mother of creation, taking your passion, your heart's desires, transmuting that anger into desire and love to heal, right? To create something, right? Lilith is the dark divine mother of creation. Her passion, her love, the fire within her is what creates, right? That is the soul purpose. Oh my God, trust in Venus, trust in the love and the abundance, right? But my thing is trust in the abundance of your love, right? Love is the ultimate energy, right? It's like the ultimate frequency. And I keep seeing the only thing higher than love is authenticity. But guess what? The only things that allows you to truly love unconditionally is to be your true authentic self. So you can't have true and unconditional love without truly and authentically being you, because that means you love you. You have to love you first, right? And I think once people realize that and understand that, it's going to bring them in their soul purpose. It's going to bring them in their individuality, right? So then I get magnetic royal witch with divinity, right? It's like royal, divine royalty, Queen Jezebel, but she is also a witch. She's in touch with her spiritual side, with nature's spirits, with source, right? She is connected to the intuition, to the source, to having courage and knowing her power. What may be a witch to you is not a witch to her. It's just her being her authentic self, right? And then we have the nodes of the moon again. Be courageous, right? Release, clear, and align. Be brave. You're walking in your north node at this time, right? I feel like being your authentic self is what is putting you in alignment, because you've released and you've cleared out all of those false conditions, right? Everything that you thought was true and it's not, right? With nature, spirits, communication, and truth. I just said, I feel like nature is getting ready to uncover something, expose something, communicate the truth of the mother of creation. I feel like nature is getting ready to expose Lilith. There is something about the dark mother, the divine mother of creation. I feel like there's getting ready to be a communication of truth of how powerful that love and abundance is, and how love and abundance works hand in hand, and that we have to learn to trust it, right? And I feel like it says honor your emotions, Black Moon, Lilith, and Cancer, and that's emotional healing. That's all we've been talking about. And it's like this relief is going to bring a safe place here to let you know that it is okay to feel the way that you feel, to honor how you feel, right? You don't necessarily have to act on it, but you also don't have to hide it, right? And because you have gone through this journey, you are technically in alignment, and you're in this King of Cups energy, very balanced in your emotions in order to make these actions, or in order to take these actions, right? Black Moon and Lilith, Black Moon Lilith in Virgo, release perfectionism. I had this card yesterday, right? Because I am a Virgo and I feel like everything has to be perfect, right? And I've been going back and forth with myself about how things are not happening the way that I had hoped, right? But it's like, because I want things a certain way, because my mind, my thinking, my sight is actually limited to what I know. But the universe has so many other ways, and nature has so many different avenues that it can create the perfect situation, the perfect timing, the perfect experience that I may know nothing about, right? And it's like, release my version of perfectionism, because the divine and the universe and the sun and all nature spirits and the ancestors and whatever storyline you believe, it's already perfectly laid out for you, right? I think that's absolutely beautiful. All right, so I said I felt like I was getting a message from the ancestors, so I'm breaking out my Hoodoo Tarot deck. Let's see what we get. This Lilith energy has been really heavy with me. Like, my Lilith is actually in Capricorn, in my second or third house, depending on which house chart you look at. And I think that's dope. Son of Sticks, right? Be adventurous. Be this new adventure, right? When I think of Son of Sticks, it's like, this is this little boy out in the woods playing, trying to discover. And when you tap into that action, right, it allows you to find your soul purpose. That's when the magic happens. And I feel like that's where I got this divine masculine energy in the energy reading, right? It's like, it's time to have fun. It's time to go out and be adventurous and not be afraid of the new world, because it's not the same, right? This is a whole new world to explore. I keep thinking of Poetic Justice when they're in the hotel, or I don't even know if it's her or if it's the friend who was like, what? This world is just a big playground for me to go out and get fucked up in it, or something, whatever that tagline is, or whatever that line is. But it's like, it's a big world to go out and have fun. Earth is a school, right? And now with this new mentality, this new perspective of life, these new gifts, this new magic, right? It's like, go out, have fun, be that Son of Sticks. And then it's like, I have the Seven of Sticks. You are protected, right? Your emotion, your intuition, your emotional healing is here to protect you. You have spiritual protection, right? You are very much so protected. So go out and enjoy yourselves, right? A little boy doesn't think about the harm that comes to him when he's first let out and he goes out and play. All he's like is, what can I get into? What can I find out? You know what I'm saying? He's not like, wow, if I do this, I'm going to get hurt. No, he's like, what is the experience? What's the thrill? What's the rush that I'm going to get by exploring? And then it's like Two of Baskets, honor your individuality. So, and then I get release, right? And then it's honor your individuality, but then I get the Two of Baskets, right? So is the Two of Baskets about coming together with union within yourself, or with this release and with this individuality, we have two individuals coming together? Because I'm also looking at this card. It is the number 11. We're in the 11th month, and there is a masculine and feminine energy here. And then we have the masculine and feminine energy in the Two of Cups. So I feel like this relationship is protected. We're both moving into this Son of Six energy. We're both protected to go out and enjoy ourselves, because the basket is about emotional fulfillment. It's about celebration and happiness and love, right? So then I get the Nine of Sticks with this Lilith, dark mother of creation, this fire. I feel like the Mars energy, the lower vibration, the negative energies of this fire, with the dark divine mother of creation, is over. I feel like that nature or the world, Earth, is getting ready to expose the false information about Lilith, right? And she's coming to pass, and she's protected here on Earth as well as in the spiritual realm. I feel like Lilith is coming back, like being reincarnated, right? Or her truth, her identity is being revealed. I kept getting that energy, and I feel like Lilith is coming together with Lucifer, the devil, it's giving me that energy because in the beginning, I'm like, we have the devil all wrong, right? I feel like it's part of God or source. Like I don't know. It's not clear to me, but I feel like something is happening where Lilith is coming back reincarnated and she is coming together with her divine counterpart. I keep getting that energy. And then we have trust in your love and abundance with this Venus energy. And I get the Daughter of Knives. We're talking about someone who is wanting to know the knowledge, wanting to learn, wanting to, it's about learning knowledge and, your intuition, right? Because the Daughter of Knives, it's like it's the feminine energy, but it's also very intelligent, right? It's intuitive. It's the knowledge of love and abundance, and trust the knowledge that you have. Yes. So, and then I'm also looking at this like your learning process is over, right? Trust what you know. Daughter of Knives, always learning. I'm getting all hands. I'm getting you have information that everybody is trying to get their hands on, right? But I feel like your learning process is over and you can trust that you are protected with this 9 of Sticks energy, right? Again, with the 7 of Sticks, you've come to the end of it. You've persevered. You have graduated and you have your ancestors behind you. You have the gun in your hand and the book of knowledge in your other hand, and you are ready to take on the world in the Son of Sticks energy and come into union with your divine partner, right? I get Miss Robinson, which is the death card, right? No, not death. This is the freaking devil. I just said, right, the divinity, right, the magnetic royal witch. I feel like it's with this front page, it's like rest in peace to the lies that we have been told. Something is getting ready to be released. Something is getting ready to be brought to the forefront about Lilith, and I feel like something is getting ready to be brought to the forefront about the devil. I've been getting that devil energy from the very beginning of my spiritual journey. And I feel like the Daughter of Knives and the Son of Sticks is coming together. Like this is a union. His adventure and her knowledge is going to make them a very powerful couple. And I feel like they are reincarnations from a past life, right? I'm feeling that energy so heavily. 1714 on the clock, and anyone that knows me knows that those numbers are very, very important to this whole spiritual journey. Now, when I get to the North Node, release, clear, and align, and courage, I get the 4 of Baskets, and she's sitting there with her arms crossed, and she's like, you know what, that's not what I want, right? Because he's handing her a basket, and she's like, you know what, that's not what I came here for. That's not what I asked for. But we have to release this, right? We have to be courageous and take it, right? I feel like this is an option. It's not going to come packaged the way that we expect or the way that we see it. And I feel like it's also something that's trying to be given to us that we're just fed up with, but it's time, right? It's time. It's time to open that basket or take that basket and be adventurous. It's time to go down the path that we really may not have ever thought about going. 6 of Basket. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, like I cannot. We're talking about nature spirits, communication, and truth with Mercury, right? This is communication. And then the 6 of Baskets, something from the past. Something is going to be uncovered. Past life. The truth is getting ready to be told about the past. Something in a past life, something about the history of the earth is kind of what I'm getting. Right? So let's see what this final card is. We have relief. We have honor your emotions. The Black Moon, Lilith, and Cancer. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get slippers. And then the last card that we get is the 8 of Coins, meaning that we have been working on this, working on your emotions, and now you're in this energy of relief. And the bottom of the deck is them bones. You're going to be shocked. This is Judgment 20, the number 2 again. I love you. Have a beautiful day.